Just incredible!
Just incredible, man.
Just incredible. Run the thing, eh? Run it!
I never met somebody that didn't want hits.
Nah.
I'm like, you sure you don't want these? I'm gonna just give it to the weekend. It's cool. You're like, yeah, man, I'm not in the mood to be on the. I'm not in the mood to go top 40 right now.
This the year.
Let's go.
I'm gonna be on the charts with you.
Come on, that's what I'm saying. What are we doing?
Charts with you.
Come
are we
on,
rolling?
bro,
Because this was already happening. All right, it was already happening. All right, Roccstar is here.
Come on, man.
You see my brother. I'm so excited, man. Yeah. This is I'm not only a fan of this man sitting to my left, but I call him a friend and a brother.
Family.
We've had a lot of years of great moments together, and I can't believe I even started this podcast and without. It's taking me so long to get, but I can understand because you're in the fucking
one of the
studio
greatest DJs that ever lived. What are we gonna do? I mean, sometimes it takes time. I gotta be. Sometimes there's a waiting list.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
doubt.
Oh, shit.
My brother Roccstar is here. It's an honor to have you on the show, man. Especially it's Grammy week. He's nominated for 4 Grammys this weekend.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I know that has to feel good, man.
It feels great, man. It feels outlandishly outstanding.
How good does it feel?
Oh my God, nigga, feel like butter on a biscuit.
Yeah.
You know, it's like when the butter start to melt and you realize, nigga, when niggas is hungry. Hey, but listen, it's go season right now.
For real.
We taking this joint home. Did you get the Grammy on the? Now we talk about that later.
Yeah, I haven't got
the Grammy
yet.
on the back.
But I'm gonna.
Oh, okay. Cause we getting one together.
I can't wait.
Nigga, it's mandatory.
I can't wait.
Yeah, man.
Roccstar is here. You know, not new to the Grammy category, man. He's written and produced and. An amazing artist, rapper, singer. The guy does it all. When you step in the studio, man, for a young up-and-coming, you know what I'm saying, producer like myself, you are someone that I look to. I've seen you move a room and make a hit from scratch.
Right.
How do you even step in? When you get in that room, man, I just feel like it's special, man. What's the thought process? Yeah.
I mean, it's frequency for me. You know what I mean? It's like, it's about the energy in the room and it's about the energy in my life at the time. Sometimes, sometimes when I'm in there, when I made Fine China, it was different. The energy in the room was electric.
Right.
Everybody was in there, me, Seven, Eric Bellinger, everybody was in it. We was just all in there running around, jumping around, Chris Brown. Everybody was in there and we was just, it was a thing.
Yeah.
And it was just electric and we started the bass line and then I just started building until we turned it into a movie and everybody was jumping up at the end of it. And then there's been other times with records like Autumn Leaves or different situations like the Post Malone record or different situations where I've been more like just chill in my own zone, in my own vibe and just like, Autumn Leaves was like something else. Like I was somewhere else.
Crazy.
In the middle of a breakup and some crazy stories behind some of these records, bro. Honestly. But yeah, You to Love.
Yo.
I only want you to love. Me and Neo, we had this was a crazy vibe.
I love that record.
Jeremiah, and Nia, it was just a crazy vibe how we came up with that. Just a lot of situations are very like organic and just like, it's about grabbing the energy because you could mess the record up if the energy in the room is wrong.
Crazy.
I've been in 1,000 rooms where the energy was scandalous, but so much talent, but it means nothing because the energy is off. Like you could put 10 writers in the room and the energy be off, and it's like, yeah, we're not going to get anything accomplished because it's a lot of egos is overpowering the energy. It's a lot. It's usually egotistical vibes
like that, huh?
Yeah, but me, I'm such a fan of music that even as confident as I am in myself and running, when it comes to like being in the studio with certain dope writers, certain dope producers, like I just be in it happy, like let's go, like ooh, who got the melody? Okay, cool, let's go, and then we just build.
I've seen this process where you'll literally go from the booth to recording. Engineering vocals, back to the booth. Oh, someone said something with an idea. I'm putting that shit in a hook. It's amazing to get a front row seat to. And you've worked with artists from everyone, like you said, Neo, Chris Brown, Post Malone, J-Lo.
J-Lo, yeah, you know how to do, yeah.
Throw the J-Lo.
I like EP'd. I EP Usher, that's my brother. I EP'd the J-Lo AKA album, really. Like I just came in at the last minute. My brother Mark Pitts brought me in. Shout out to Mark Pitts.
Yes.
Benny Medina. China brought me in. And me and J-Lo, we just vibed. We worked. We was rocking studio, her crib, everywhere, just creating. It was like a real organic situation. We knocked that album out. But yeah, that was dope. J-Lo, my people.
Yo, J-Lo.
I love J-Lo.
This is iconic.
Yeah.
I love how you said that though, man. You could have 5 hit artists, 5 hit producers, songwriters in the room, but if that energy is not right, if it's not aligning correctly,
it ain't gonna work.
It don't work.
I'm telling you, I've been in the studio like me and couldn't get nothing done for days. Because the energy's
just
off.
Wasn't right.
I've been locked in. I've been locked in with Timberland for 3 months at
Miami type shit?
No, here. What's the studio?
The Interscope one?
No, Kit owns it. I did the X album there. Glenwood.
Okay.
So we was locked in for like 3 months. Just this section was just us. Nobody else, Timberland, nobody else coming back here, just Roccstar. We in there locked in, just working. And like the energy from this room, the 2 rooms me and Timberland had, to the energy over here was completely different.
Yeah.
Because the vibes are completely different. To the point where he knew that and he wouldn't let nobody else in the room but me. And then I started bringing in like Dwayne Whitmore and 7th Street, like certain people, but like he just was blocking it off. His energy is crazy. It's all about energy, bro. The energy is off, it's over. I'll honestly work with somebody that just showed up that's super dope over a motherfucker with a name if the energy's off all day.
Oh, I've seen that before.
Yeah, you know
I've
me.
Seen you just
outlandish.
Wait, what'd you say? Come on. I've seen it. I've also seen you walk out of a room too.
Oh yeah,
if it ain't right.
I don't got time. I don't have time. For me, it's it's defeating the purpose. I'm not gonna let you mess my craft up because you don't know what's going on. A lot of you know what I also hate? Suggestions. That the suggestion box is closed. Like I love suggestions from brilliant people or like people that have the experience.
Okay.
But if you're a builder and you're like known for building like a certain type of, like if you build Dubai buildings,
right?
Like I'm not gonna come in there and be like, this is how you remix the blueprint, because I've never built a building. Right. But you know, cats be coming in, never had a hit in their life, and just be throwing off the feng shui. Like there's a method to this madness.
Right.
There's a real formula to this.
100%.
Like you add the wrong formula into a scientist's batch, it's gonna blow up.
Real
shit. It don't work like that. It's a formula to this hit record shit.
There's a formula.
I be telling people the suggestion boxes, and I be getting the asshole tag because they be like, damn, that nigga closed the suggestion box on us. I be like, yeah.
Whatever happened to no idea? There's no bad ideas.
No, I don't know who came up with that. There's all kind of bad ideas. Do you know how many bad ideas I've had to deal with in my life?
Yo.
It's unbelievable.
Roccstar.
I had to sit in the back first. Like, I had to be back there, too. Like, I was back there, like, throwing out shit and getting flu-flam.
There was a time in your career where you were in the back and, you know, you're, like, waiting to get in the game type vibes.
What?
And
how many years? They don't let people like me in the game willingly. They don't want me in the game because I'm telling you I'm going to win, and then I win. Don't nobody want to see that.
Right.
They want you to win because they helped you win or put you in it. No, I'm like, nah.
And when they say it's okay.
Yeah, like I'm blessed. My blessings come from God. I'm not even worried about what man got to say. I'm on a whole different wave.
Different frequency.
Like it's already preordained. So I showed up like, yo, I'm here for my blessing. They're like, what blessing? So I had to fight to put it together, and I had to go the long way around. They didn't let me in that door. I had to go all the way around the block and come back and build my own passageway, and then finally I showed up, and they're like, "Damn, how he get in?"
Do you remember what was that first? Do you remember one of the first moments where that door cracked open and you was like, "Yo, I'm never looking back. Never. I'm in."
I ain't gonna lie. I was in a lot of doors. Just things kept kicking me out the door, or come in and kick me out the door. But fine China, I ain't gonna lie. Like shout out to Chris Brown, because Chris Brown probably the first like person that was like, "Yo, you're actually a genius, bro. Like you're brilliant, and like let's work."
Wow.
And he was already him, and it was crazy because he was going through a lot of shit. They was trying to play with him so much, like just bashing him for dumb shit. And I showed up, man, and we just made magic, bro. 9 records on the X album. It's crazy, bro.
9
you know what I mean?
things.
9 stereotypes, Add Me In, X, the X record with Diplo. Nuts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I remember when you did that record.
China. So much shit that we was doing, and we was just working, bro. And it was like that was one of the first people, him, Mark Pitts, Tina Davis, shout out to Tina Davis. But they didn't, a lot of people didn't want to let me in the building. And then when that came out and it was the Michael Jackson vibe, they was like, damn, he making Quincy Jones? He making them records? This the same nigga we kept telling no every day?
Right.
Oh my God! Why didn't we? What's his number?
Yeah, get him.
And it was
here.
like the check was but now you had to cut. The type of check niggas had to cut after that was crazy. Yo, it was crazy.
And you had no problem letting them know the price has gone up.
The price was different.
Yeah.
No, yesterday's price.
It's not.
It wasn't
today's price.
It wasn't that day's price.
Right.
No. Yeah, but it is what it is.
Is that tough to navigate through? Because you have a lot of friends in the business too. You know what I'm saying?
Now
everyone's rock stars.
Everybody knows it's all good, but it's a lot of fake people in the music business. Absolutely. This is not where you make friends. You can't find real people in the music business. Right. Where? They're just a straight, like, first of all, A&Rs don't even exist no more. Everybody's like one mistake away from losing their job, so nobody's taking risks. No artist development. It's like it's none of that no more. It's no more John Janik. It's no more not John Janik. It's no more Jimmy Iovine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From the ground up. You know what I mean? Like, I came up with the OGs, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I came up with the Donnie Einers and Tommy Mottola's back, like that type of, my godfather, Jerry Greenberg, who signed Aretha Franklin and, was the president and chairman and CEO of Atlantic for 15 years. Yeah. So it's like, I came up with different levels of cats where I understood by the time I got in the real formula.
No doubt.
And, ain't no formula no more. Now it's just a whole bunch of fuck shit.
But that's why when you're involved with these artists, you can feel that difference.
You can feel the difference.
You can feel it right away. I call you all the time. I'm like, Rock,
did you do
I know
this
which
record?
one you did. Yep.
Every time you do.
Justin,
because you're a real DJ with a real ear and you come from really spinning and it really being it. You jump into whatever it is and you'll blend in if you need to. But you're a real DJ. That's why we rock like we rock, because you're one of the original, like, you come from the greats. Like, you don't come from this fake ass shit. The shit be fake, bro. It's authentic. You really come from that shit. Even like the dude who gave me my first label deal, Craig Kalman. Yeah. Even he used to be a DJ. And when I went into the crib, like, when we did the deal, me, KP, and Mark Pitts, when we went and sat and did the deal, and you go into Craig Kalman crib, not to tell his business, but he got vinyls all over every wall, every living, it's all just vinyls, because that's where he comes from and it's bleeding out of his pores. And it's like, it's about the record. And people like him and certain execs, there's a couple execs left, not all of them is gone, but yeah, it's about the record. With you, it's about the record.
Always.
That's why you be breaking. You know how many careers you started?
Oh man, thank you. Nah,
ridiculous.
Bro, nah.
They just, a lot of cats owe you some publishing at least. They could have cut you in on a piece of the publishing.
Appreciate
you done
that,
broke
man.
a lot of, like, cats wouldn't even exist.
Nah, man.
Yeah, but that's life.
It's an honor and a privilege, right?
Yo, yeah.
We'll get
to the jungle. You know,
I'm in the jungle.
But we gonna get it, because at the end of the day, however many hits you need, my squad, my team,
appreciate that.
all the writers I got under me, we gonna show up and give you whatever you need forever.
I appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. It's always been a dream of mine to take DJing to the highest level that I can and be involved with the music as much as I possibly can. And you've always been supportive and inspirational and motivating. When I just wanted to pull up to the studio, you let me come through and watch how the shit was done and give me a peek behind the curtain. So I'm always grateful for that, my brother.
Man, you family, bro. Whatever you need, album, whenever. We had an album called Frequency that one day you'll drop, but
no, we're gonna drop that. The problem is
so many
when you start an album with Roccstar, they all have to be hits.
No, straight up.
Every record has to be a hit. So me and Rock got 4 or 5 in the tank, and it's like, bruh,
we need 6 more.
We gotta have 6 more.
We going through 6 more. We knocking them out. We doing that. That's like a week
for you.
That's nothing.
That's nothing.
Yeah, we need to go ham and cheese.
All right, so Rockstar's here. Rockstar, you're already dropping so many gems, man. What's the difference between a good record and a hit record?
Well, a good record is a record that people bob their head to and it gets in their head and it's caught, it's catchy. You know what I mean? It's like, it's TikTok-ish.
Right.
It's here.
For the moment.
Got my Vans on, but they look like sneakers. You know what I mean? It's here. But it's a difference between a copyright. That's a hit record. That's a record that is licensed and synced, and that's a record that there is no age range attached to it.
Yeah.
your grandma, your everybody. Michael Jackson records. There's no age where I could put it on for my kid to be sitting there. Selena.
Timeless.
Records. Timeless.
Timeless.
You know what I mean? It's
Forever.
just hit record. It feels like something. It's a feeling, not a sound. The sound is there. The feeling is what's missing from the sound is what makes it. If the feeling's missing from the sound, it's not a hit record. It's a good record.
Yeah.
Where's the feeling? Like I should feel something. Yeah, like
that's another thing I've heard you say in the studio with artists many times.
Feelings.
You got to feel something.
I
And what
need
are
to
you
feel
saying?
something.
That's another thing too.
Yeah, what are you saying, bro?
saying?
People don't write nothing no more. Where's the records at? Like, listen to my pen. Like, pull up Add Me In off the X album. I said, your body's in isosceles, and I'm just trying to try angles. Woo. Your love is trigonometry, just trying to solve the whole equation. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking bars. It's metaphoric. It's a thing. Go listen to some bars. Like, Fauntleroy's a bar writer.
Yeah.
It's bars. Certain writers, certain people have stories. Wow. Where's the stories at? Where's the bars? It's aggravating.
You mentioned, I'm sure it is. Sitting back.
Go listen to that Breezy album. It's unbelievable.
It is an amazing album, and it's up for a Grammy.
Yeah, we up.
Let's be
R&B
clear.
album of the year.
I've mentioned records. You know, Rock will call me. What's your top 3 records right now? What are you feeling? I'll mention him, and he'll just be like, man, 2 of the 3 them shits are like you said, just here for the day.
Yeah. We won't be hearing them next week.
That ain't it. I'm like, really, Rock? This shit's moving the club.
Yeah.
It's like, nah, bro, we gotta. If they ain't singing it at your wedding,
it ain't. Bro, we're the wedding records. Woo! Hey, Jay, you be having the gems and you be knowing what's going on. You be breaking. You know what's crazy? You will break a record off of the love for the community, whatever's going on in it, and the way it feels in the club. But you be knowing in the back of your head too, like. No.
I played it at my wedding. Conversations that we've had has given me the confidence, though, to be vocal about that more. You gotta be more vocal.
Yeah, because cats don't talk about it.
They don't.
And people need to start having more honest conversations.
They do, right?
Like, it's cool. Like, the reason I got so good at things was because they were honestly telling me what it was.
Right.
It was like, Rock, yeah, this record's cool. Cats that I really was looking up, like, damn, this record's straight. Like Tim and Bob, they 200 million records sold. They done created so much. They used to sit there and listen to my records and be like, yeah, well, that's crazy. But them 5. And I used to be like, man, them is
all them, right?
And they'd be like, yeah, they'd be like, listen, them just come back when them sound better. And I show back up. And until now, if I press play, I'm talking about round off backflip. They like, you did that. And that's how I know it's like, okay, I'm here. But I wasn't there.
You've been through the workouts, you know what I'm saying?
I've been through the workouts.
Constant, like, yeah, no doubt.
You got the bars.
What?
You could have been a rapper.
Nah, shit, they don't want that. If you pen me some shit, maybe I can do it, right? Top 5? Well, let's go top 3. I want to know your top 3 songwriters, man, other than Roccstar. Because you're never afraid to give flowers, man.
Yeah,
You're
no, ever.
Props. You mentioned Fauntleroy.
Rod Templeton.
Okay.
That's like that's original. That's like Michael's all his shit.
Okay.
Quincy. I mean, it's like Lionel. It's like I could keep going over there. Like, it's some dope songs, but of our generation or back then.
Can you go there just as a fan in me? I just would like to hear the 3. You said Lionel,
Quincy, yep, and Rod.
Okay,
yep. Them is and what's crazy is they kind of all had to do with the Michael vibe,
of course,
and like but Prince is also one of the greatest that ever lived at it.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Prince is a whole nother animal.
No doubt.
Like, played every instrument. Like, wrote the crazy, like, his shit was it's all feeling.
Yeah.
Like, rest in peace to Prince. He's literally the GOAT.
Yes, sir.
So he's in there.
Of today?
Today, I'm gonna go with me. You said besides myself. I'm gonna have to go with.
We can go Mount Rushmore today. That gives you 4 spots. You're on it.
Okay, well,
You're
let me get me, Rushmore.
You, Sia.
Me, Sia, I go Fauntleroy, and right now, I go Victoria Monet. Yeah.
Okay.
I go Victoria Monet because her pen is crazy.
I love it.
Victoria Monet and Taylor Parks are 2 of my favorite female writers to work with. I love both of them. But because I come from the trenches with both of them.
Yeah,
know nothing, and now it's all kind of something. You know what I mean?
How about singers, vocally?
Vocally, right now, SZA is nuts.
Crazy. That album
Yo, she's nuts.
Okay.
But I'm so mad I didn't pin something on there. Like once I heard that, I said I didn't get on this.
That's it.
I need
That's
to call
motivation.
Top and all kind of niggas. I'm calling niggas, man. That's nuts.
Yeah, because that's
SZA,
Yeah.
that album.
That's a feeling.
That album was unbelievable.
Okay.
So SZA, vocally, what's the girl name? Naja. She's nuts.
Okay.
Vocally, Seven Streeter is one of my favorite vocalists ever. I ain't gonna lie. Like certain people might have bigger records than Seven, but vocally, dude, the level of feeling that can come out of her voice, like I sold a lot of records with her singing them. Like
Really?
her voice is unreal.
Shout to
and it's
Seven
like,
Streeter.
And it's like for some reason, execs always get shit wrong, and it is what it is. But at the end of the day, her pen and her vote, she literally is supposed to be like the
biggest,
one,
the big- yeah.
top 3 female vocalists. Period. Otherwise, somebody going to argue. We could put whoever in the room with her and let's see what's going on because that's unbelievable. Vocally, I'm like, you sound ridiculous. Crazy.
Up against just about anybody.
Whoever. Let's sing. Let's get into it. Because she's nuts, bro.
I love that.
She's nuts.
I love that.
Yep.
How'd you like being on TV and having your life displayed out there? Like, because you
Which show?
loving hip hop. Yeah.
Okay, see.
You like that
Love
which
and
show,
Hip-Hop's
too?
A different.
Yes, sir. My
No, I
brother
didn't know
Bill.
because I just,
No,
I've been
yeah,
on a
for
few.
sure.
But loving hip hop, it was actually dope because for me, I'm somebody as Roccstar who makes everything my own. Like I don't follow
I know.
anybody else.
Right.
So when people heard I was on there, they're like, "Oh my god!"
Oh,
and
shit.
the ratings were actually the highest they've ever been.
It was snapping. It was a great
like
series.
when I jumped off, the ratings dropped like by 1 million and some episode. Like go
See, it
look
was
at the
great,
ratings. It's
'cause
crazy.
I would watch and I'd be like, no, that's really Roccstar.
No, that's really what
that's
I'm on.
him. He's lighting
and
that
people,
bitch up.
They realized that, and
Right.
so they actually was like, "Oh my God, this is somebody real on here. This ain't no fake shit."
Nah.
Like I was on there just really being me, and it was like joke after joke. I turned it into Comedy Central. VH1 turned to Comedy Central because I'm about having fun and it being a thing, like and just making a scene. I'm real good coming up, stand up comedy at the Laugh Factory with Jamie Masada for all them years, and being a child actor. Improv and all that was always easy for me. So that shit was all improv.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all want to put me in a scene with who?
It's so easy for you,
This is
bro.
genius. Y'all sure?
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
we're going up.
It's a great
We're going up.
concept. VH1, having a Rockstar, you made the
Oh
best
my
choice
God,
of your life.
That was the best choice y'all could have did. Shout out to VH1.
I know that
Squad.
check was nice.
Yeah, they had to do what they needed to do
Come
to get
on,
it done.
man.
They had to
Do what they
had
needed to do
what they needed
to get it
do
done.
To get it done. Dog, it's crazy.
Rockstar,
Dog,
man.
You know
He's
what I'm
here.
saying?
We got a new project on the way.
Oh my God, yeah, definitely.
Tell 'em
so,
about it.
So 10,000 hours is on the way. 10,000 hours is on the way, and it's called 10,000 hours because of just in order for me to like really have become a perfectionist musically. I feel like I've put in probably 80,000 hours. I probably should have named it 100,000 hours.
All the nights in the studio in
Yeah,
the
it's
early
crazy.
mornings, he's like, I'm like, when did this guy never sleep?
Yeah,
He's
no, I don't be
always
sleeping.
working on.
You call me anytime. I'm like, what's up, bro?
And then it'll play
It's up.
before
Yeah.
hits.
Yeah. Because
I
it's
love
up.
that.
But 10,000 hours is the minimum hour required for me, like for you to come to me and be like, yo, I do this.
I do this.
Like, how many hours have you put into this? Oh, I just started last year. It's not gonna work. This not gonna work out.
Right.
Because you ain't there yet. And you gotta get there.
Experience enough.
The experience.
Right.
Unless you're just a genius, then sometimes it happens like
Every
that.
now and then, but-
that's like once in a blue. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
but 10,000 hours is on the way. That joint is gonna be unbelievable.
Come on.
That album's coming off Rock Age. I just signed the artist Charm.
Okay.
Right.
That's
Charm. She's out of North Africa.
Dope.
So like
out for
she's from Namibia, where they had to like shut down the beaches because diamonds was washing up on the beaches. So niggas was getting rich just because.
Word?
Their Pops Mines Diamonds. Like she comes from out there, and we did her whole album.
Okay.
And she's dope. So Charm. She's crazy. She was already booming in Africa, but now I just finished the album out here, dropping her off Rock Age, and it's terrible for whoever's in whatever category she's in.
Yeah.
It's just up, man. Because I'm tired of giving all the hits out elsewhere. Like it's time
I
for me
wondered
to
about
push
that.
the
I
button
wondered about that.
and get my own rock
It's
age.
more than time. Hell
Rock-
yeah.
You know what I mean? Get my own. You know what I
Rock
mean?
age,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the age of the rock.
What are you watching on TV? What are your favorite shows to binge?
Right now I'm watching
bro?
You, but I watch a lot of different stuff. So I watch. I'm a Game of Thrones like super fanatic.
Yeah.
Anything timepiece wise, Vikings, Game of Thrones, all that type of shit. Anything with some kings and queens, like
That's your
because I'm
shit.
really on some king shit.
Yeah.
You see how big this ring is? This anyway. Nobody.
No, it's like
But
blinding.
nah, it's
It's
some
hard
shit
to have
going. I
this-
wasn't even. I don't even know how this got on here. But now that it's here, we should talk about it. Nah, but we'll
It
talk about
needs
that
a
later.
moment. No,
nah,
we
but
can
like,
give the ring
no,
a
you
moment.
leave it right here. Nah, I'm just saying. Nah, but like anything on some king and queen vibes, even Bridgerton, anything on that vibe I rock with.
Bridgerton, You, and did you say
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, unbelievable.
3, yeah.
That's it. Game of
those
Thrones.
3.
But you know what else is crazy? Your Honor.
Yeah?
You ain't never seen Your Honor?
Fire? I'm gonna start watching.
That joint's so crazy.
Okay.
Your Honor is so crazy, bro.
You're
That's
loving
probably
it.
the craziest. That's probably one of the craziest shows. The only show crazier than Your Honor is Handmaid's Tale.
Okay.
Handmaid's Tale is the best show ever created.
That's your favorite
Like
of all.
that and Game of Thrones is like they've been fighting for a while for me. Like Handmaid's Tale though, bro, that show. They won 7 Emmys and some other shit, but there's a reason.
I just feel like this goes into your creative process for sure.
Oh yeah,
Your whole, you know
I
what
score
mean?
movies. You know, I did 50 Shades of Grey, and I score shit. It's me.
Come
on. I'm into everything, bro. I don't listen. My playlist don't got nothing to do with nothing that's going on.
Right.
I'm from the bottom. I'm from every nigga around me. You be like, damn, is it all good with him to come in? The niggas around me, it's some shit going on.
That's right.
But that, because I come from to shit, but at the same time, I'm a real LA nigga, but at the same time, what I absorbed, I'm still listening to everything from, Sting to Seal to Alanis Morissette, Vanessa Carlton, all the way around the board. I come from everything, you know what I mean? I was the only kid that would really sock you out, but really was listening to Flowetry in my headphones.
Right.
It just was what it was.
Super diverse.
Yeah,
like,
diverse.
It wasn't.
Michael, and you know what I mean? It's just what it is. So
I love that because that's where your big picture comes from. Because you're always preaching to me, just that's dope, but we got to go bigger.
gotta go bigger.
We got to go around the world.
Bro, we gotta go global. Bro.
Global.
But you're a global dude.
Man,
you be way over there
we
somewhere.
gonna get it.
Nah, you be all the way over there.
Rocco call
I
me.
be like, where you at? You be like, I'm
What
way
part of
over
the
here.
country you in?
Yeah.
What you think about this Super Bowl? You got any predictions? Who you got the money on?
You know what? I don't really watch sports.
It's not really your thing, but you're gonna be
I
watching.
don't watch sports, but I watch only Super Bowls and championships. Like I couldn't tell you one person who plays for any of the
Not
teams.
your thing.
The Mahone dude.
That's Kansas
Because
City.
I be working with Austin Mahone, and it just because the Mahone thing. So it's
How
like
you
that's
tie
the
it
only reason I
together.
even know the Mahone name. But I don't know, bro. I'm not into sports.
But
I
you
really
go-
do music.
But
I
you-
write scripts. I write movies. I write TV shows. I write hit records, and I score. I have no idea what's going on in sports.
Halftime show though.
I should have went to the league though.
You could have played.
No,
for
I'm
sure.
like I was in like, you know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest,
I
like
seen you on the
I was at
court.
24-hour fitness. I think my jersey hanging up somewhere, or my wife beater or something hanging up in one of them joints. Something going on for sure.
What about that halftime show though? Rihanna.
That's gonna be crazy.
That's
She's
gonna be-
nuts. Rihanna's hard.
Yeah.
Her records, she just stay with hit records. Bro, they do not miss with the hits with her.
Yeah.
Her records be crazy. I mean, all she missing is me.
I
But
feel
her
like-
records be nuts. If Ree hit me and finally locked in, then we'd be on, then it'd be like Celine Dion, something else going on.
Give her one of
What?
those.
Them? Man, she hard though. Hard. Island shit. You know I'm from Trinidad and I'm Bayesian. My grandfather's from Christchurch, which is in Barbados. So she's Barbadian. So she's from Barbados too, which she don't even know. It's crazy. My uncle actually runs the soccer team there, the professional soccer team.
Really?
So we like the whole. We over there on the island.
What
changing
type
the
of record
world.
would you design for her? Would you go Celine Dion or would you go more?
I've
like-
done some stuff with her and CB before, but I would go with Ree. I would just give her what she is, like at the core. She just like she got the attitude. You got to give her the bottom, that attitude. I don't
the
really want to give
phone's ringing.
people.
It's Grammy week.
Yeah, like
It
it's
is
Grammy.
Grammy
week. I got to
week.
turn this off. I don't really want to give the.
It might be Rihanna.
I don't.
And
It's
the team.
possible.
They
They
probably hear us
might be
talking
fine. They
about
might
it.
be finally
Yeah.
doing what they need
Yeah,
to do.
it's time to
But
get
what
it
I'm
done.
saying is, I give her that bottom. It's like giving a formula. I give her that grimy bottom, but then I'll write that top line that just float over it because it's that pretty voice over the bottom. And
Angelic, huh?
That's her formula. It's that grimy, like, ugh, and then it's just like her floating over the top, and it gets wicked. It gets bad at that point in time. With the story mode, that's why Fauntleroy works with her.
Yeah.
Because it's that story shit.
Hey, you're getting a front row seat to watching the genius and how his mind works to creating these hit songs. I love it. For the younger generation who hasn't put in the 10,000 hours but look at you and say, damn, I can't wait to be like Roccstar. You know what I'm saying? What about submitting a song or an idea and it doesn't happen? You know, I know it's been a while for someone like you.
No, it happens all the time.
But
for
it
me.
happened. Oh, really? It
happens all the time for me. What are you talking about? It happens all the time for me.
How do you stay patient in that situation, or just like, oh, the timing ain't right?
Well, if I could wait, they could wait. You know what I'm saying? I got hits and I have to wait on. I have to say, the no's are always gonna be more than the yeses. The yeses are like far and few. You just have to have longevity and long suffering. See, that's the thing. You have to be able to sit there and just, it's about confidence. I talk myself off the ledge all the time. Like, damn, once my mind start going like, damn, and I'll just be like, what did I just say? And then, you know what I mean? I start to go into, for me, I get all my power from scripture. You know what I mean? People get their power from different sources. I get my power from scripture. Like, that's what I've came up studying. Huh? So I study the word, and I just get a lot of power from scripture. So I just go back to scripture. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's just what it is at all times. So, and a scripture that's always kept me going, especially me, because a lot of people say no to people like me, the Kanyes and they're gonna say no before they say yes. They don't want confident people to win. It's like people don't like confidence. It's the weirdest thing. But like the thing about it is a scripture that worked for me is 2 Timothy 1:7, which is, for God hath not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. And that's it, power, love, and a sound mind. And I'm like, damn, if I'm not getting power, love, and a sound mind, that ain't coming from the right source. So let me stick to what I know. Until I feel that, let me get back aligned. So that's where it comes from with me. You know what I mean?
Stay patient. The no's outweigh the yeses. You're gonna get a lot more no's than yeses. A
lot more no's.
But like Jimmy Iovine says, stay in that saddle. You know what I'm saying? Don't look right. Don't look left.
Man, for what?
Tunnel vision.
Yeah, finish the race. Figure out where you at then. You already did all that. I put in all the work. I was at practice. By the time I look from left to right, I should be, you know what I mean? I should be in the top something. I know I'm not in last place. That's not going to happen.
That part.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about, Post Malone's process in the studio? What's Post like in the studio?
Posty, you know what's crazy? Post, it's like a weird story because Post goes back to Rumba Studios, which is a studio on Satakoy that I ended up going over. This dude Morteza, who's like a big Middle Eastern singer, he owns a studio, and Post was just walking around with his shoes off, like he wasn't even, nobody knew him.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And he was around, and different producers, like actually Nizzy J was in that studio, which is their group is Wallace Lane producers. They do a lot of Drake, and there was a bunch of different people. But Post was walking around, and it was like I knew him back then, kind of like before cats even knew what was going on. And he's the same dude. He's just really no shoes, a guitar,
a beer, maybe.
A cigarette, a beer, and he just gonna get into some gangster shit. And it's gonna be fire. It just is what it is. Yeah, he got a different process. He just on his shit. Yeah, I rock with a lot of people on Post team too. Just he got a good team around him.
Dope.
Dre London, Jay, a lot of people around him is good people.
I knew when you got in that room with Neo, that was gonna be.
That's bad news. We went viral. That's family. That's Neo and me like. That's like we just locked in, bro. Me and him, that's really my real fam.
No
like
doubt.
outside of the industry shit, like
Good
that's my
person.
brother. Yeah, like we just like what's up? Yeah. Like we be going through relationship problems and jumping on the phone like nigga, what's each other? And our baby mamas know each other and they're just crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah,
that's
Neil,
a songwriter.
That's a whole songwriter,
man.
A beastly one.
Hits on hits.
Yeah, he be challenging me too when I be in there getting off. Yeah, because he goes viral. Him
everything,
and he sings better than me. That's what be throwing me off. So he get in there and get off, and then he be getting the places he be getting on my nerves. I'm like, hold on, he went there. Then I got to jump on the auto tune, and I turn into, you know what I'm talking about? This shit get wicked at that point. Don't turn on the tune
like that.
It's finna get outlandish.
I love how just honest you are, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you're just so you, 100%
Man,
unapologetically you. You've always been the same way since the first time Steve Lobel introduced me to you.
Right,
at studio
Steve Lobel. Shout out to Steve Lobel.
Shout out to Steve Lobel.
That's my big
in North
bro.
Hollywood. I was just getting my feet, wet in LA here. Making it back from another, me and you spent time in Vegas, San Diego, other cities as well.
Yep.
And he said, I got to introduce you to this guy, Roccstar. There's no one else like him. And Steve was 100% right, man.
Wow, that's love.
Excited for everything you have going on, to see how much
you,
you've
family.
accomplished, to see, just the records get bigger and bigger. And here we are, man. This weekend, you're up for 4 Grammy nominations.
Grammys.
And, Grammys mean different things to different people.
Yeah.
But what does it mean to you for this weekend, my brother?
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, being up for Album of the Year is huge for me, bro.
Album of the Year.
Yeah, it's Record of the Year. It's the biggest one. It's the last announcement. It's Record of the Year is. And, I don't know. We're up against Beyonce and some heavy-ass situations. So, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we got other categories that we might get into some gangster shit. I'm up against myself in one category. I'm up against I'm up against dead ass. No, I know. Wow.
Oh, I thought it was.
No, that's a real thing. Yeah. So seriously. In the R&B album, it's getting ridiculous.
Come on,
now that I'm
talk to
thinking
him.
about it.
Talk
In the
to him.
R&B album of the year, Breezy is up against Good Morning Gorgeous, which is
Mary J.
Breezy's up against Mary J. So we're up against each other. I'm up against myself. Which I don't know if I'm sure people have done that before, but maybe we should
coming
call
from
it
where
the
you
Guinness
come
Book
from,
of
though,
World Records.
this is beautiful, man. This
Yeah,
is
man,
beautiful.
coming from the bottom, man,
Yeah,
and people
dog.
just saying no and never giving me recognition, never giving me no flowers, never giving me love, and me just busting down the door and waving in the 4-4. It was what it is. I feel great.
Come on.
I feel great.
Best
so I
of
pull
luck,
up in
brother.
the Cullinan, I hop out. They like, why you have to buy that? Because I did. Why your house so big? It's just because it is.
Yeah.
It's up. Well, I ain't come to play.
Everything
I came to go viral the whole time because, bro, they didn't give me nothing.
And
I had
now
to come get it all.
I'm taking it.
I'm not playing with nobody.
That's right.
I promise to God. And I go hard for my squad. I go hard for my team. I go hard for everybody in my squad.
No doubt.
I go heavy for it.
No
Everybody around me about that action.
No doubt.
I got my baby mama's up for a Grammy. My Angel Brinks, she a big ass fashion designer. She's unbelievable. I got her out of the fashion. Here, you up for a Grammy. She was on the Breezy album with me. She came in the room downstairs on the 3rd floor of the house at the bottom. She came down there and was like, boom. So she took the elevator downstairs and then she came into the studio and was like, yo. And she brought me some food, right? She brought me some food, some other shit. She was like, man, I just cooked this. I'm like, damn, that's what's up. And then, no, for real. So she was like, damn, that's what's up. I'm like, yeah. And she was like, honestly, you got to be the luckiest man in the world. I said, I'm the luckiest.
You got it good.
I said, I'm the luckiest man in the world. And she was like, yeah, because I'm your girl. I'm like, yeah, because you my girl. I said, damn, hold on. And then me and Kes was down there. Kes a crazy writer. Me and Kes was down there. And we was like, you heard that? He was like, luckiest man in the world. Because we loaded up the record and made luckiest man in the world. Crazy record.
Woo!
Smash on the
That's how it
album.
happens.
Unbelievable. I said, wow, you just got yourself a. She like, yeah, just make sure my name is where it is. I was like, all right. She got out of there. Now she up for a Grammy. It's shit like that going on. We turn everything into something.
Everything.
It's hit records everywhere around there.
Roccstar, man. The name really suits the soul, man. No doubt. Welcome to the
Suits
jungle.
the soul.
Suits the soul.
Oh, I love
My brother Roccstar.
I'm about to put that on a shirt.
Just an amazing artist, amazing songwriter, producer, singer, rapper. He does it all. He's an amazing father. These are things you won't see all the time, but I'm here to get this man his flowers.
That, bro. I love that.
You
That's
deserve
big
it
for me.
all, man.
big.
It's great having you on the podcast. This is
you.
we got many more to come, man.
Way
I'm
many
documenting
more.
everything. Anytime I get in a room with you, I'm documenting
Let's
it.
go.
All right.
We're going to turn this into a movie. Us?
Come on, what?
And it's a long time coming, bro.
Absolutely,
I
my
appreciate you, bro. Everybody need to give Justin his flowers. This is one of the only DJs left, man. Really, like, Cats is just in it and out of it. Like, I just seen Cats come in and out. You've been steadfast. And I seen you rise. And you, as you should. Every time I'm like, damn, is he up there? He got a new, damn, he got this, the leakers, and this and this. Y'all be, everything is ridiculous.
Thank you,
If you talking about LA DJs, you talking about, no, not just LA DJs, but you talking about West Coast music and you don't mention Just Incredible, what is you mentioning?
Damn, man.
That's a crazy conversation.
Thank you, bro.
Because I'm going to be sitting there listening like, okay, but who else? Okay, but wait, I'm waiting for the one, though. Okay, I heard everybody, but where's Justin? That's the
Thank you, man.
Name
That
incredible.
means a lot.
Yeah, you're a beast.
Thank you, my bro. It's love,
My
man.
brother.
Rockstar's here. We got a lot of stuff on the way for y'all. He's got the new project in the works.
Yes, sir.
He's writing for all your favorite artists. We could talk all day, but I just appreciate your time, man. Best of luck at the Grammys this weekend, my brother.
Appreciate you, family.
No doubt, no
Legendary.
doubt. We here, man. This
Love.
is Just Incredible's podcast. For more content just like this, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Please like and drop a comment. My brother's going to be responding and checking out all your
Yes,
comments.
sir. Yes, sir.
Get this man his flowers. Let him know. Look it up, man. Google. He's written for the best of the best, man. And drop a comment so he could check it out and show him some love. You can find him on Instagram too. Make sure you
Yeah,
give out all that.
Roccstar Music, ROCCSTAR Music.
Yeah.
On everything.
And we're going to get the Ring of Instagram account.
Nah,
too.
let
It's
me
time-
know.
it's-
We gonna get the ring.
It's gotta happen. Rockstar's here. I'm Just Incredible on
Yes,
the Just
sir.
Incredible podcast. Peace and love.
Just incredible.
Hey, yo, just incredible.
You don't know, eh?
Keep winning.
Yes, sir. Hey, thank you to everyone who watched this podcast. The music you're hearing, that's provided by LA's own The Eastie Boys. If you enjoyed watching this, please hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section, and while you're there, tap that subscribe button so you can subscribe to the channel. It would mean the world to me. There's more content just like this, and trust me, a lot more on the way. To keep up with me off of YouTube, follow me on Instagram at Justin_credible or my TikTok. You can just search Watch Just Incredible. Thank you so much for watching.